get your program.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here.
Devil Rays gear, right here. Get your Devil Rays
Welcome to Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Welcome to Tropicana Field. An excellent game tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Vin Scully here next to Dave Campbell. And now the third member of our crew, Matt Vesgersian. Matt?
Thanks, Vin. Well, the Devil Rays are wallowing in last place in the AL East, 2.5 games back. But they know they have the ingredients to put together a pretty good season. It remains to be seen if they actually do it.
Thanks a bunch, Matt. This field reminds me of old Ebbets Field in New York. Now let's get down to business. And here's how the defense lines up. The left fielder, Carl Crawford. Center fielder, Rocco Baldelli. In right field, Jose Cruz Jr. At third base, Jeff Blum. Shortstop, Ray Sanchez. Playing second base, Julio Lugo. Playing first, Tino Martinez. Behind the dish, Toby Hall. Starting pitcher for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, John Halama. Halama throws a lot of junk pitches to make up for his lack of a fastball. Everything he throws is designed to tempt hitters and get them to chase off the plate. And here's the starting lineup. In the number 1 spot, Willie Harris. Batting second, Aaron Rowan. Batting third, Frank Thomas. In the cleanup spot, Maglio Ordonez. Batting fifth, Carlos Lee. In the 6th position, Paul Konerko. 7th in the order, Jose Valentin. In the number 8 position, Joe Creed. Rounding out the lineup, Miguel Olivo. Leading things off here, Willie Harris.
Willie Harris.
Four-seam fastball. No balls, 1 strike. Grounder. The center fielder stops it.
Vin, that's what you call a seeing eye single. Perfectly placed for the hit.
They better keep an eye on the runner. He can fly.
Pull the string.
Here's some numbers for you. Rowan sitting .356 in the early goings here.
If he can keep this up, he's going to tear up the division all season long.
Hard sinker.
The hitter was fooled there, Vin.
He deals. Grounded. Lugo smothered it. Throws on time. A 4-6-3 double play.
The hitter got good wood on it, Vin, but he hit it right at the second baseman.
And he delivers. The liner.
This game's all about making contact, Vin. Great job there.
Ordonez is sitting .429 so far in this young season.
Goes with the heater. Missed.
Vin, that pitch was just off the outside of the plate.
Outside at the knees.
He let that one get away from him, Vin.
Routine fly ball hit the center. Baldelli gets under it. He makes the catch. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After a half inning of play, the White Sox, nothing. The Devil Rays coming to the plate.
No damage done in that half inning. Pretty good job on the mound.
Now here's the defensive lineup. In left field, Carlos Lee. In center field, Aaron Rowan. And in right field, Maglio Ordonez. The third baseman, Joe Creed. Playing shortstop, Jose Valentin. At second base, Willie Harris. At first base, Paul Konerko. Behind the plate, Miguel Olivo. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, Neil Cox. Let's look at the starting lineup. Leading off, Carl Crawford. In the number 2 position, Jose Cruz Jr. At number 3, Rocco Baldelli. Batting cleanup, Aubrey Huff. Hitting fifth, Tino Martinez. Batting sixth, Jeff Blum. Hitting in the seventh spot, Toby Hall. Hitting eighth, Julio Lugo. And in the ninth spot, Ray Sanchez. Batting first, Carl Crawford.
Crawford is hitting 2 1/4 here in the first part of the season.
With those kind of numbers, the pitcher should go right after it.
Foul. Misfired.
The umpire won't give him that one. He should know that.
Here it comes. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the windup and the pitch. The windup and the pitch. It's by him. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard to first, and he makes a solid defensive play.
Nurka can play both first and third, but wherever he is, you know you're going to get a good effort from him regardless.
Good pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The heater, 0-2.
The hitter has to protect the plate here and try and put it in play.
Deep fly ball into left field. Settles under it, and he makes the catch. Batting third, Rocco Baldelli. Back of the plate. Foul ball.
The batter thought he could drive that pitch, Vin, but he just missed it.
Here's the pitch.
Baldelli's one of those guys that can do a bit of everything, Vin. He's a terrific athlete with quick wrists, speed, and a big, strong frame.
4-seamer.
Baldelli has been on a tear of late, hitting safely in his last 5 games.
He delivers. Hit high into left center field. The center fielder settles under it. He puts him away. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1 inning, no score in the ballgame.
It's easy for the defense to stay sharp when things happen that quickly.
Now batting, Carlos Lee.
Well, Dave, Lee has a nice streak going here, hitting safely in his last 8 games.
Carlos Lee.
Fastball.
Some guys throw strikes and just dare you to hit them.
Watches the hard slider go by. And he's out on strikes.
Some guys like to shorten up with 2 strikes and just put the ball in play. I don't think he made any adjustments at all there.
He misses low. Into the windup, here's the pitch. Drifting left. Foul. Count is even. Hooking left. Hit foul. He's ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Misses high and wide.
Not close there, Vin. He can't afford to miss by that much.
He fans him.
I'm sorry, but if you're going to take a swing like that, you better regroup and make darn sure next time you come to the plate you have a plan.
So he gets the strikeout, and he's working for another.
Vin, that pitch had great movement.
Scoops it up. over in time. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1.5, we continue with a scoreless ball game. Next up, Aubrey Huff.
Well, you know, Vin, Huff is hitting 194 here in the early stages of the season.
Nothing to write home about yet, but the season is just beginning.
He takes it cleanly.
That's all you need to do, Vince. See the ball and hit the ball. The only problem is it's not quite as easy as it sounds.
Grounded to the second baseman. He handles it. The throw gets there in time. Safely aboard on the fielder's choice.
You always want to get the lead runner when possible. Nice defense on that one.
Checks the runner and fires. Ground ball to the second baseman. Takes it for the out. They turn the 4-6-3 double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 2 innings, we're still scoreless.
No harm done there. He got the outs when he needed them.
Due up for the White Sox, Joe Creed. Swings and misses. 0-1. The shortstop stops it. He puts him away. Hitting next, Miguel Olivo.
Check this out. Olivo sitting 342 so far in this young season.
Out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Yanked deep. Crawford puts it away. At the plate, Willie Harris.
Here's how the stats shake out. Harris is batting .396 here in the first part of the season.
Hammered deep in left field. Home run. A 1-run blast.
Vin, I hope the pitcher's family's not in the stands. That was embarrassing. He got decent contact last time, Vin, but hit it right at somebody.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Catches the black. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the windup and the pitch. Lined hard to the left side. The left fielder stops it.
Now that's how you turn on a ball, Vin. Get your hips through and drive the barrel of the bat through the ball.
Thomas has driven in 10 runs on the year.
This guy's an RBI machine. Pitchers cannot afford any mistakes.
From the stretch. He changes speeds on him. He looks and delivers. Hit to first base. Makes the very tough play. A man left. After 2.5 innings, the White Sox won, the Devil Rays nothing.
The pitcher had to battle a little harder than he would have liked.
Batting next, Toby Hall.
The catcher, Toby Hall.
Hit well to center field. The center fielder snags it. Hitting next for the Devil Rays, Julio Lugo.
Lugo is hitting .259 in the early goings here.
A little early. No balls, 1 strike. Inside corner.
0-2 count, Vin. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything decent to hit here.
Hop fly hit into left center field. And he puts it away.
He was under it in plenty of time, Vin. Easy out.
Oh, if only all outs were that easy. Out of play.
Close but no cigar for the batter there, Vin. He couldn't get all of that pitch.
Routine fly ball hit to right. Ordonez is under it. He's got it.
Piece of cake, Vin. He puts him away.
1 on, 2 out. Fastball. Rowand rifles it to second.
Vin, the pitcher made a pretty good pitch. The hitter just did an excellent job of driving it.
He delivers. He's running. Olivo whips it over to second. Slides in, safe.
Wow, some serious wheels out there. That's his 3rd stolen base of the year.
Looked like he was flying close to the ground on that one.
1-1. From the stretch, he delivers. Hit well, it might have the distance. Put it on the board. It's a 3-run blast.
Vin, it's blasts like that when the purists start complaining about the lack of dominant pitching in today's game.
Due up for the Devil Rays, Rocco Baldelli. A ground ball to short. They get it. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. And at the end of 3, the Devil Rays 3, the White Sox 1.
That took a little time. The pitcher really labored that inning.
Hitting next for the White Sox, Maglio Ordonez.
The right fielder, Maglio Ordonez.
Lined hard to left. Snagged by the left fielder.
Obviously, the harder the ball is hit, the more likely it is to get through. That was a good piece of hitting.
Lee is batting .326 so far in this young season.
He's under it.
The hitter's kicking himself, Vin. He just missed that pitch.
He fires.
The pitcher blew it right past him last at bat, Vin, sending him down on strikes. Let's see if he can get him again.
And the pitch. Grounder. Put him away easily. They roll it up. Up next for the White Sox, Paul Konerko.
You know, fans, Konerko is batting .475 here in the early stages of the season.
Grounded. Baldelli stops it.
Vin, an old manager told me this game is pretty simple. Just hit them where they ain't, and that's what he did.
In there for a strike.
Vinny was hitless in his first at-bat, but he'll be hacking this time.
Smoke. They got him. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 3.5 innings, the White Sox are down by 2.
It wasn't a 1-2-3 inning, but he got out of it okay.
Up next, Aubrey Huff.
The designated hitter, Aubrey Huff.
That pitch painted the black, Vin, and froze the hitter.
A grounder toward the hole. The second baseman stops it. Easy out.
He's smooth, Vin, scooping up that thing and making it look easy.
The pitch is by him. No balls and 1 strike. The deuce. Count is even. The windup and the pitch. Paint master. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lined into center field. Scooped up by the center fielder. At the plate, Jeff Blum.
They'd love to move the runner over. He grounded out in his last at-bat. He'd love to drive the ball this time if he can.
Drilled back to the mound. He takes it out at second. A 4-6-3 double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 4 innings, the White Sox are down by 2. Up to bat, Joe Creed. Here's the pitch. Smoked. Fields it. He's out.
Well played by the shortstop, Vin. It almost ate him up, but he fought it off and threw the runner out.
A virtuoso with the leather, some say. Others just say he makes the routine outs. No problem.
You saw it come off the bat, Vin, got in position and made the routine play. He's got a swagger about him, Vin. He just knows he can hit this guy.
A little high and off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. A towering drive hit to right. He's got it. Not much resistance there. After 4.5 innings, the White Sox are down by 2. Up next, Toby Hall.
Hall is hitting .242 in the early goings here.
The delivery.
Toby Hall.
The cutter.
He connected in his first at-bat. Let's see if he can do it again.
Here it comes. Line drive to shallow center. Up with it. How about telling us something about this day in baseball history, Matt?
Okay, Vin, here we go. On this date, April 16th, 1929, the Yankees became the first team ever to wear numbers on their uniforms.
Lifted behind home plate. The catcher is in position, and he brings it in. Due up for the Devil Rays, Ray Sanchez.
Sanchez is hitting .258 so far in this young season.
The pitcher will probably give him the heater here. I would.
0-1. Pop up to the left side. The shortstop gets under it, and he snares it. Hitting next for the Devil Rays, Carl Crawford. A man on, 2 out. The pitcher looks and delivers.
If he can demonstrate that kind of control, Vin, he's going to be tough to beat.
Hit deep to left field. Going. The left fielder settles beneath it. A routine play. They leave a man stranded. After 5 innings, the Devil Rays are up by 2.
So they can't get a runner home, and the pitcher escapes without getting hurt.
Due up for the White Sox, Aaron Rowan.
The center fielder, Aaron Rowan.
Here's some stats for you. Halama is 0-1 this season.
Line drive to shallow right center. Hitting next, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
Thomas is incredibly patient at the plate. He'll work the count to his favor, wait for the pitcher to give in to him, and when they do, they pay through the nose.
Line shot hit deep into left field. It banked off the wall.
He got himself a base hit right there, showing quick hands and turning on the inside pitch.
He lets it fly. Stopped by the center fielder.
Vin, the pitcher's got to be kicking himself for giving up that run, but it was really just a good job by the hitter finding a gap.
So the run scores and the hitter is aboard. Pitch out. 1-0. Routine fly ball hit to left. He makes the catch. Up next for the White Sox, Paul Konerko. He delivers. Right.
You can see he likes high inside stuff.
Way out in front. They go with the pitch out.
Vin, the pitcher's showing good command here.
The pitch. Out on strike.
Gets it done there. That's his 8th strikeout this year.
He's tough, especially when he's making pitches like that.
No balls, 1 strike. Thought he might be running. Four-seam heater. 1-2. The right fielder gets there. The runner scores.
The bats delivered a run. Now they'll look for more.
Now hitting Joe Creed. And that's foul. No balls and 1 strike. Painted the black. No balls and 2 strikes. Grounder. Crawford throws to third. He scores.
Vin, that was a great job of picking up the runner there. At this level, you've got to find a way to get the runners home.
Hard liner up the middle. Snagged by the center fielder.
Vin, the pitcher's pretty fortunate he didn't hit that one out. In this game, you can't make mistakes out over the plate.
He deals. Hit hard. Blum guns it to second. He's safe.
That hurts. Instead of an out, there's a guy safely on base.
Ducks are on the pond. A towering drive hit deep to left. That's all she wrote. Home run. A grand slam.
He got the barrel of the bat out front and crushed that pitch. Good piece of hitting.
Hit well to center field. He takes it.
Well hit, Vin. He stayed down and drove it through the infield for a single.
He looks and delivers. Baldelli smothers it.
Pitcher thought he could throw that one by him, but he was sorely mistaken.
Drifting left. A swing and a miss. From the stretch. Hit deep. So long. A home run. A 3-run homer.
Vinny looked like he might have been guessing there, and he jumped all over that pitch and drove it out of one of the deepest parts of the park.
Carter proved himself serviceable as the Rays closer in 2003. He amassed 26 saves in 33 tries.
It's a little scary to see a pitch come so close to the hitter.
Hardy.
Then the hitter's got to protect the plate here. He's behind in the count.
The offering. Fly ball crushed into the right field corner. Cruz barely makes the catch. More than 10 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Ouch, that had to hurt.
Well, they finally got out of the inning, but the damage has been done.
Up next, Jose Cruz Jr.
Cruz is hitting 194 here in the first part of the season.
The grounder. The center fielder stops it.
The ball got away from the infielder, and the hitter's aboard with a single.
Batting next, Rocco Baldelli.
Then he hadn't been able to get things going yet. He's going to look for his pitch and try to hit it.
Ball outside.
Baldelli is hitting 275 here in the early stages of the season.
He's been producing pretty steadily at the plate and looks confident up there.
Hooking left.
You always got to chase them into the stands, Vin. Sometimes they stay out of the crowd.
Ball 2. Three balls, 2 strikes. To the third baseman. The throw from the knees. He puts him away. Aboard on the fielder's choice.
He tried to move the runner across, but couldn't do it there.
Looks like he's pretty confident there at the dish, Vin, and a confident hitter is definitely dangerous.
Hooking right.
This guy's had a hard time catching up with pitches up and in. Let's see if that's what they give him here.
He gets him guessing. Now batting, Tino Martinez. He's 1 for 2.
Martinez is hitting 333 so far in this young season.
1 ball and no strikes. Strike. Valentine stopped it. They get the out at second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 6 innings, the White Sox are up by 9.
It wasn't a perfect inning, but nobody scored.
Next up for the White Sox, Jose Valentin.
Valentine sitting 537 in the early goings here.
Change. The Big Deuce.
Great strategy against him. That's his first strikeout of the season.
The hitter really never had a chance on that pitch.
Lined hard. Lugo takes it easily. Batting next, Miguel Olivo. He's 1 for 3. Won't swing at the changeup. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Line shot down the left side. Caught by the third baseman. Boy, that didn't take long. After 6.5 innings, the White Sox 12, the Devil Rays 3.
They really shut down the offense that inning.
At the plate, Jeff Blum. He's 0 for 2.
Blum carries a 243 average here in the first part of the season.
You know what they say, Vin, good pitching beats good hitting. This guy is definitely a hitter's umpire.
Steve Reich. He delivers. Valentine smothered it. Out. Up next for the Devil Rays, Toby Hall. He's 2 for 2. Ground ball hit to short. He's out.
Vin, this shortstop makes every play look effortless. Nice play.
Into the windup, here's the pitch. Drifting left. Foul ball. Into the windup, here's the pitch. Hooking left. And he puts it away. They go in order. After 7 innings, the White Sox 12, the Devil Rays 3.
It's rare to see the whole lineup in a hitting funk like this.
Hitting next for the White Sox, Willie Harris. Tries to entice him with the slider.
His timing is a little off. He just needs more at-bats.
And he delivers. Grounded to the right side. No problem.
Some first basemen are not the most agile of guys, but he showed some good range there.
Grounded to the shortstop. Out.
When a pitcher has defense like that behind him, he's not afraid to throw strikes and let his infielders help out.
A swing for the fences often spurs a somber return to the dugout.
Vinny's been in the zone today, hitting everything near the plate.
Watches the curve go by.
That pitch started out and ran back in and fooled the hitter.
Little ground ball. Out at first. They go down in order. After 7.5 innings, the White Sox are up by 9.
3 up and 3 down. That's what the manager wants.
Next up, Ray Sanchez. He's 0 for 2.
The shortstop.
Hit sharply to third. He takes it. There in time.
The third baseman moved his feet, brought it in, and gunned him down, Ben.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Hit well to right center field.
No doubt there, Vin. He got the pitch he wanted and drove it.
Up next, Jose Cruz Jr. Way ahead of the pitch.
The pitcher went after him last at bat, and he hit a single. Let's see if they give him anything to hit now.
The cross seamer. He looks and delivers. 2-1. The run scores.
As a hitter in this league, Vin, if you use the whole field, you're going to be around a long time. That was a good job.
Hit sharply to the shortstop. And he's up with it. And they got him. He's aboard on the fielder's choice.
Excellent job going after the base runner instead of the hitter. That's what you always want to do.
Line to the second baseman. And he gathers it in. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. After 8 innings, the White Sox 12, the Devil Rays 4.
The hitters need to show a little more aggressiveness.
Up next, Maglio Ordonez.
The right fielder.
Splitter. High drive to right field, smothered by the second baseman. Not a problem.
Nice play right there, Vin. He moved his feet and got himself a good hop to get the routine out at first. 1 for 4 so far. He's looking for that multi-hit game.
The windup and the pitch.
Good pitch there, Vin. He picked his spot and hit it. Let's see if the hitter can stay alive here.
Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drilled to short. He puts him away.
He was almost handcuffed there, Vin, but he stayed down on it to make the play. Interesting choice of pitchers here. We'll see if it pays off for him.
Goes with the off-speed pitch.
His stroke isn't very fluid right now. He's got to work on his stride. To throw a pitch there, the pitcher must be real brave or real foolish.
And the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply in the hole. The left fielder gets there.
Then he turned on that pitch in a hurry, driving it through the infield for a nice single.
So he wraps a single and is aboard on first. The pitcher looks, he delivers. Little late there. Big hop toward the hole. He rifles it to first, hauled out to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 8.5 innings, the White Sox 12, the Devil Rays 4. Hitting next, Tino Martinez.
The manager has put the ball in his hands, and the rest is up to him.
The offering goes with the spinner.
The pitcher would love for him to go chasing, Vin, but he's swinging the bat well tonight.
The delivery. Low and off the plate.
That one just missed low, Vin. Pretty good pitch.
Here it comes. They put him away.
The shortstop did a good job of moving his feet, staying down in it, and firing him out at first.
Into the windup, here's the pitch. Way late. Line right, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Line shot toward the hole. He's up with it.
The pitcher sure didn't fool him there, Vin. Looked like he knew what was coming, and he drilled it. Vinny grounded out last time, so look for him to try to get it out of the infield.
A strike. From the stretch, he delivers. Hit well to left center field. He guns it to the relay. Blum scores.
Then you only get so many scoring opportunities, and you've got to knock in the run when you get a chance. That was a good job.
4-seamer.
He popped out in his last at-bat. He's hoping for a little more productivity here.
He fires. Caught by the left fielder.
Great concentration reeling that foul ball in.
At the plate, Ray Sanchez. Fly ball hit into left center field. Just an amazing defensive play. The Chicago White Sox win. Final score, Chicago 12, Tampa Bay 5. The man of the hour, Aaron Rowan. The entire ball game revolved around this play of the game.